Hi y'all, welcome back to Vivsvibe. I'm Vivian Camille, and today I wanted to show you 3 high-protein vegan snacks that I make throughout the week. They are each different and delicious, as always. The first snack is my ever-changing fruit and nut mix. I make a different one every week. So this week, I think I'm feeling figs, walnuts, shredded coconut, pumpkin seeds, cacao nibs, red tart, unsweet cherries, pecans. I will chop up the nuts and dried fruit into smallish pieces, put them in a bowl, and mix it all together. To add one more layer of flavor, I like to sprinkle some cinnamon on top. The way I eat fruit and nut mix is by filling half of the bowl with this fruit and nut mix and the other half with frozen fruit. That way there's different textures and I can bulk up my snack with more fruit. This next snack is my all-time favorite. It's beet hummus with what I call rustic chips, aka I'm too lazy to cut them up precisely, so I just rip them apart. These are whole wheat tortillas and each of them has 7 grams of protein. I lather them with some oil and a bit of salt and then toast them for about 5 to 8 minutes on 350. I make sure and check them frequently because you can burn them easily if you're not paying attention. I made the beet hummus during my meal prep the other day, so I'm gonna let my ghost from Christmas past show you how to prep it. Okay, so my beets are cooked at this point, so I'm gonna make my beetroot hummus, which is probably the thing I look forward to most in the week. I love this. I don't know if it tastes like a hummus. It tastes more like, it's just a dip. It's almost just a dip. For this many beets, I put 2 cans of garbanzo or chickpeas in here, and then tahini. I'd call that 2 tablespoons of tahini. 2.5. Another thing I don't do is shuck these things. They have these little outer casings and I just put the whole thing in there. I know it's easier to digest if you do take those off, but it's kind of tedious work and I don't have time for that. Quite a bit of salt and then spices to spice it up. I love paprika. This is smoked paprika. And always cayenne, because I put cayenne in almost everything that's not sweet. Actually, that's a lie. I have something I call dragon tea and I even put it in there and that's like a sweet tea. Ooh, I put too much. This is gonna be a spicy batch. And then a good squeeze of either lemon juice or lime juice. I use lime because I don't do a lot of lemon. Instead of putting water, I like to put the chickpea juice in there. Oh yeah! This looks good, my friends. So good. Beautiful! Oh yeah, I love the color of this. Oh, look how vibrant that is. That's how you know it is nutrient dense. This third recipe is going to be falafel with a tzatziki dip. So, the base of the tzatziki sauce will be silken tofu. I use 1 box or 12.3 ounces. Put it in a blender. Add 1 whole shredded cucumber. Before you put the cucumber in the blender, you're gonna wanna squeeze out as much excess water as possible. I'll then add a heap of dill, garlic, a squeeze of lemon or lime juice, some salt, and a tad bit of oil, like half a tablespoon. Everything goes straight in the blender and it's blended on high. While that cools in the fridge, I'm gonna create the falafel so we have something to dip in the tzatziki. I start with 2 cans of garbanzo beans, a tablespoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of oil, 3/4 cups of parsley, and a whopping 8 cloves of garlic. Also, this snack can easily be turned into a meal if you add some veggies, a pita bread, and drizzle the tzatziki over it. Once the falafel is mixed up in a food processor or blender, you're just going to create little balls of the batter and roll it in breadcrumbs. This is how I create the crunchy texture on the outside. This is not the traditional way to make falafel. This is just a quick rendition that's easy. I have my air fryer preheating right now at 350. I love the air fryer because it crisps these up perfectly. If you don't have an air fryer, that's just fine. You can use the oven just as well. 350 for 15 minutes. Those are all the snacks I have for y'all today. I hope you're inspired to try one. You will not be disappointed, I promise. They're good. They're high protein and high calories, so they're perfect for fueling in between runs. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe down below. I'll see you next week, and happy trails, y'all.